How you doing?
Let's jostle.
Focus. I can't even see my thing. I'm like, my head's in the battery. My head's in the battery.
All right, let's get this.
This is podcast number 9. Is it 9? Is it 9? It's 9.
I don't know.
I think it's podcast 9.
Let's get this out of the way so because
I'm not doing it. Don't.
Okay, so this is the. So listen, there's 200 people that get this podcast now, which is like 197 more than I ever thought would sign up for it. But only 1 or 2 or 3 people ever like tell Peggy the secret phrase. So there's just 2 entries, even though 200 people watch this. Now Peggy's going to draw the winner, and Peggy doesn't want to be on camera, so I'm going to carefully.
Peggy's arm is drawing the winner.
Set this right here. Okay, that's Peggy's arm. Okay.
And she's gonna just do the first initial.
Yeah, that way we don't get sued.
R.
Ryan H.
Ryan H.
Ryan H won. The other person was somebody else.
Yeah. Ryan H. also won it last time.
And he says every time, "Hey, I'm gonna make sure that I come in and say that word. So I hope you guys give me a massage."
I guess my message
we're like,
is
we're not
like,
gonna do it.
Like,
we're not gonna do
there's
it.
a lot of people watching it, but a lot of people aren't like just telling Peggy the phrase. So when you come in, just tell her, because I see all these people here. So anyway, we're giving away massages, not from the doctors,
no,
from actual massage therapists.
No,
so, I mean,
yeah.
Okay, so that's out of the way.
Right.
And then I covered the other thing. We just hit the 200 mark for these podcasts, which, that's great. Somebody asked me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like,
we appreciate it.
we do. We somehow. This is like our self-esteem.
Yeah, this is what makes our
Like, it's the weirdest
There are
thing.
many people we signed
We've
up
got
for
so many issues. We have so many issues.
We're gonna start blossoming. We're gonna start getting more people.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So somebody asked me the other day. She was saying that her friend wanted to watch, but she's not a patient of ours, so she felt guilty about it. We don't. Let's be clear. We don't want any money. You don't have to be our patient. If you guys want to distribute these or tell people about them and they want to sign up, it's fine. Like our biggest. The thing we'll do the best here is to make an imprint on this community. And when we want to make an imprint on the community, the way you do that is by distributing information. So please share it with everybody. It's really no problem. And if somebody, even if they, my dream is that somebody we don't even know will win a massage. Like, that's my dream. I think that'd be just hilarious.
And that way they come into the office and see what we're all about.
Oh yeah. All right.
So let's talk about hand washing.
Oh yeah. So every year in the office we talk about hand washing. And people need to be reminded all the time about this. And here's the thing. Hand washing is the most effective way to stop from getting sick. You can take mega dose vitamin C, you can do all this other stuff, but if you're not washing your hands, all you're doing is setting yourself up. There's no better way to do it. It's just like diet and exercise. We kind of downplay these things because they're easy. And people think because they're easy, they're not that effective. But it turns out this is the most effective way to do it. You have to wash your hands and you have to do it right. I'm going to talk about why hand washing works, and he's going to talk about the best way to wash your hands. So just real quickly. Soap is made of 2 kinds of molecules, hydrophilic and hydrophobic. Now, hydrophilic molecules are water-seeking, and hydrophobic are the ones that are scared of water. When you get these combined into a solution, what you create is a technical, biochemical soap. Soaps are neat because when you put them on a surface like your skin, you have the 2 different kind of molecules in solution running around. And what those do is they bind up all the stuff on your skin and they put it into kind of a neutral environment, which means it's slippery and it can be washed away. This is cool because now we're just physically removing stuff from our hands rather than chemically nuking the surface of our hands. That's really important, and that's one of the neat things about soaps. If you'd like to learn more about it, find a biochemist. They love to talk about this stuff, and ask them about water balancing. They just love it. They'll talk to you all day about it. Bottom line is that soaps, no matter what kind, if it's a technical soap, it will do the job of binding up anything on your hand and removing it. That's a bacteria. So it's really cool the way that it works, and it's something that we utilize for a lot of different reactions. Well, you don't want to hear about that. So Dr. Matt is going to talk about how to wash your hands effectively.
All right. So these 2 things right here, right? Your hands. So when do we actually wash our hands? We wash them after before you prepare food, after you've eaten food, sneezing, come in contact with another person. All of these things, you should be doing these on a consistently.
So like a million times a day.
Yeah. And the reason why we're going through such details is because we don't want you to lose those natural oils that your hands produce. So the easiest way to do it is make sure everything's kind of at a medium hot or medium friction. So basically, when you want to find a sink, turn it to hot and cold, about medium. Now, the soap and the lather will still work even though it's cold.
Right.
It's just a lot easier when it's warm.
Right, it just doesn't hurt.
Right.
There's no truth to that. You know, scalding hot water will eliminate more bacteria than cold. That's
kills
not.
the oils.
That's right. It's not true at all. And you're gonna wash your hands a bunch. You don't want to make the process uncomfortable. Yeah.
So make sure that your hand is nice and wet before you actually apply the soap. All right. Make sure that you've located the bin that you're going to get your dry towels from, or your reusable towels. So when you get in there, you want to do happy birthday, all right, twice. It takes about 20 seconds. You don't want to go super fast.
Oh, see.
So and you're making sure you're going through and creating friction between each forefinger, and you're doing your hands. Now, depending on how involved your previous activity was, you want to do at least to mid wrist, because if you only get palm and further down, there's always going to be that contact point. So always make sure you get those involved as well. And then once you get done, make sure you rinse the lather all the way off of your hands. Make sure that you don't see any soap suds or anything like that. And then find that reusable towel, or the little paper towels that people provide. Grab a couple of those, dry your hands off, and then when you go to shut off the water, make sure you use those towels to use the towels. And then when you're going to exit, make sure you use those towels in your hand so that you don't recontaminate yourself.
That's right. Just don't touch anything barehanded.
Try.
You look like one of those germaphobes, in the bathroom with it.
But that's okay.
Who cares?
Everyone knows
those guys will
wash
get
your hands.
sick. You know, good. That's what they get.
Yeah. So you always want to try to keep your hands as clean for as long as possible after the initial hand washing, because that saves you time.
And that's really it. And so,
super easy.
We just wasted 10 minutes of your life, and we don't like to do that. We wouldn't have done it, and we did a podcast on hand washing last year. We're not wasting. You have to wash your hands. You have to, and you got to get good at it. And you just got to do it all the time. It's the most effective way to stop from getting sick. The most effective. All right. Our secret word is going to be suerte. Yeah.
Suerte.
Suerte. So
do I have to spell it correctly?
No, I don't think so. No. So, all right, we will see you guys in a couple weeks. Do you have anything?
No, we're good.
That's it. Good podcast.
See you.
All right. See you later.